Hello. Whoa. Hey, how'd I turn it? Whoa, I'm upside down. Give me a second, folks. I don't know if I can. Oh, give me a second, folks. Ah, there we go. Damn, I got. Oh, that might be a little better. Hello, folks. Let me. I guess we do it this way. It don't matter. Anyway, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Ronald Ray here, your old boy with a cornbread accent. How is everybody doing this evening? You probably gonna have to give me a little bit of patience this week. As you can see, I am on location in vivacious Valdosta, Georgia, at the lovely La Quinta Inn. This is a nice hotel. It's got an elevator. Um, when you reach my age and let's just say carrying a backpack with a cooler and a um, suitcase with luggage, luggage. That's the right word. Luggage. It's a whole lot easier to kind of maneuver all that around when you have an elevator take you to whatever floor you need to be on than it is taking the stairs. So so bonus points for that. And they have a happy hour which I did not partake. So uh, that's that. But it seems the internet is a little so might be one of those deals where I'm in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. So like I said, folks, bear with me. And yes, I am live in a living color. This is Spot Show live stream, talking about the current stuff of professional wrestling. So the chat is open. So if anything you want to say, any questions, dealing sound coming out pretty good. Oh, now I am reconnected. So I don't know if there was a blurb there while I was talking about, which I won't talk about much. Just this I'll reiterate the internet's kind of. If I'm still on, let me know. And I left my chapstick in the truck. So one of those days. One of those days. Like I said, just be patient. Okay, so yes, it does say, like I said, it's probably going to do that quite a bit. I'll try to keep up with it. Like I said, I am at a hotel room. The internet is a little, I just say not strong enough. I know yet last night it was kind of going in and out, but I think it's because when other people come in and they're trying to watch their Netflix or Hulu's or Disney's or whatever streaming, uh, they get the same problems as well because everybody's trying to use uh, those programs, all at the same time, and sometimes they're a little stronger than hotels can handle. But yes, I am in uh, Vidacious. Did I say Vidacious? Whatever, Valdosta, Georgia, at the La Quinta. Very nice hotel, nice people so far. I ain't had any problems with them. Just normal folk. Normal interaction. Hey, how you doing? Here's your room. Hey, welcome to La Quinta. So nothing too much, but yeah, let's get this thing going. Let's see. First things first. Let's talk a little TNA from this from last Thursday. Of course, I haven't watched tonight's yet because it's just beginning. But hey, stay here. Yeah, DVR it. Watch it later. But anyway, so yeah, TNA had their Thursday show. The system opened up the show, and they're pretty much. Uh, Eddie Edwards explained why they did what they did last week, turning against Moose, turning against uh, JDC, Fandango. Uh, Eddie Edwards pretty much said Moose at one point was the most dominant athlete, not only in TNA, but all of professional wrestling. And Eddie Edwards thinks that Moose became selfish and only puts himself first. Edwards reflects on what happened on JDC. He believes the only reason JDC joined the system was to ride the coattails of their success. Eddie Edwards' wife, Alicia Edwards, comes in. Sharon, she didn't know about the plan. Alicia brings up that her contract is coming up and she doesn't want to resign with the system. So there's a little bit of tension there. Can't have your uh, can't do business with family sometimes, and really don't want to be business with somebody you're married to. Sometimes that can be sometimes that can be hard, from what I heard. Grown people problems. All right, brings first match of the night. It is BDE versus Nick Nemeth, of course, Dolph Ziggler from WWE fame. Uh, this match was kind of brought about last week. He was in the back and noticed BDE was sitting around enjoying playing video games. He kind of reprimanded them, and then this match was brought up last week. BDE goes for the clip cutter, but Nemeth counters, catches him with a danger zone for the 3 count. Son of a gun. After the match, Ryan Nemeth, the brother of Nick Nemeth, comes out, supports his big brother's victory. After he sends Big Brother away, he heads to ringside to address Mara Sade. Ryan wants Mara to shake his hand and admit that she was defeated in their one-on-one uh, match. Mara goes to another super kick, or Mara's not want to play along with that. Goes for a super kick onto Nemeth. However, he's prepared, leaves Mona down in the ring with a clothesline. Man, you just can't be hitting women, man. That shit ain't cool, man. Next match, Stacks with Ariana Grace versus Hometown Man in a non-title match. Stacks is the TNA International Champion. Hometown Boy lands a bulldog, but Stacks retaliates with a roll up. The Hometown Man, with his feet on the ropes, out of the referee's view, of course, to score the pinfall. Next up, we got Jason Hotch, accompanied by the Order 4 versus Elijah. He used to be called Elijah in the WWE. Let's see. Back elbow connects to Hotch's face. Elijah sends him face first into the turnbuckle. Elijah hits him with a twisted neck breaker for a pin attempt for 2. Hotch answers with a UFO Blue Thunder Bomb. Goes for a cover. However, Elijah kicks out 2. Elijah absorbs a kick to the ear, catches Hotch midair, lands the Highwayman's farewell for the 3 count. Oops. Whoa. Something messed up there. We have one more match here. Uh, Elena Black went up against Ruthie J. Elena Black starts things off with a body slam and combos with a suplex onto Ruthie J. Elijah Black lands a double underhook twisted neck breaker to secure the pin. After that, we had the Feast and Fire briefcase opening. Elias, not Elijah. Was it? Yeah, Elias. My bad. Thanks for the correction. Walk with. Okay, yeah, walk with. I'm forgetful of my old age. Anyway, um, now we have the opening of the briefcases from the Feast and Fire match. Trey Miguel starts things off with the opportunity at the TNA International Championship. Eddie Edwards has the opportunity for the World Championship. Eric Young gets his chance at the X Division Championship. And that leaves poor Steve Macklin with the briefcase saying he is fired. So bye bye, Steve Macklin. Am I still going in and out, or is it kind of? I haven't noticed any notifications yet. All right, maybe just need time to warm up a little bit. All right, now for some quick NXT results. Again, so yes, I'm at the hotel here, but they don't have the CW, so I was unable to again check out NXT, but we'll definitely cover it because a few things went on. Got to see some clips. What I seen wasn't too bad. So the NXT Women's North American Champion Isa Dame defeated Thea Hale and Lola Vice. Tony D'Angelo came to the ring, explains his recent actions and his changed demeanor. Said, "Hey, I'm just here to you carry out what needs to be carried out, and people need to realize I'm a force to be reckoned with." I am paraphrasing there. Elio LaFleur defeated Charlie Dempsey in a speed tournament match. This match I did watch highlights. It seemed to be a speed championship, almost like a cruiserweight championship. Let the fast-paced athletes kind of go at it. The bigger guys, not so much, but they kind of get slowed down really quick. But these two guys seem like have at least a stamina to go a good hard. Was it 5-10 minutes? Speaking of TNA, the TNA Knockout and a back. So yeah, this seems to me they're developing Lexus King better than uh, what AEW was doing. Of course, Lexus King is Brian Pillman Jr. Uh, Getting a little bit better from what I've seen. The NXT Women's Champion JC Jane wants payback on Sol Ruka after their encounter at the 2026. Did eliminate her, I do believe. Of course, you can check out my Royal Rumble recap video, and I'll probably pop uh, do one of those cheap plugs again very soon. And the main event was the ladder match for the NXT Championship. It came down to Ricky Saints versus Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry was able to fight off Ricky Saints to capture the championship. And so there you go. Your new NXT champion is Joe Hendry. Um, Ava has decided to not resign with NXT WWE. So therefore, we have a new general manager. Probably recognize him being Robbie E in TNA. I think it's Robert Stack now. Or hold on a second, I'll tell you. I forgot. I forgot to write his name down. Mm, I don't say. Let me. Robert Stone. Excuse me, Robert Stone. Used to be Robbie E in TNA. He is your new interim. I think they're just going to go with interim GM at this point. Maybe he comes official general manager. Like I said, I only got to see probably about 2 weeks of Ava. Um, but I do kind of see what people were kind of complaining about. Uh, but I'm not going to be too, like I said, two times seeing her. I mean, she kind of did the same thing. Her thing was that was it. Um, yes, recorded live and in living color tonight is AEW Dynamite recap. AEW took place in Las Vegas, Nevada this past or last night. So excuse me. Uh, little build up to Revolution, or kind of build up a number one contenders for the AEW World Championship. So you got a match between Omega and Andrade. Also, you had a couple. Takeshita hits Daniel Garcia with the Falcon Arrow. All right. Second up. Let's see. I forgot to. Da, 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 da. Orange. We had a mixed tag team match for our second match. Orange Cassidy and Tony Storm going against Jordan Oasis and Brittany Brooks. Of course, this was a little tune-up match for uh, their match coming up at the Australian Open between them and Wheeler Yuta and Maria Shavir. Won't be a tight match. Anyway, Cassidy and Storm wins this with the Orange Punch. Uh, After the match, Orange Cassidy was like, I don't know about this. And Tony Storm was, said, I don't want to lose my hair. My hair's, that's my money, But they kind of, Tony Storm regroup and uh, said that Maria Shavir is going to look like a angry penis after she shaves her head bald. So next up, we had Adam Page versus Mark Davis. Of course, there's some financial rewards if Davis was able to take Adam Page out. Snug match here. Davis probably has one of the best clotheslines in the business right now. Uh, like I said, big guy and all that, but uh, Page wound up hitting a tombstone pile driver on the floor or on the ramp. Uh, throws Davis back in, hits that buckshot lariat to win the match. Next up, we had Andrade El Idolo versus Kenny Omega. Very good match. Andrade got a 2 count after countering an Avalanche One Wing Angel, then hit a DDT. Callis threw the screwdriver in the ring. Swerve Strickland came out, got the screwdriver, but this was distracted referee. Kenny was setting up for the One Winged Angel. Andre flipped over, nailed Kenny in the elbows, hit the DM for the win. Then we, had a little face-to-face confrontation with a little push and shove with Swerve Strickland and Kenny Omega. Kenny felt that Swerve cost him the match. So I'm pretty sure maybe Revolution will finally see that match. In a qualifying match for the AEW Women's Tag Team Championship, Penelope Ford, Mega Bane, Mega Bad, I believe that's what they call themselves, went up against the Babes of Wrath, that's Holly Cameron and Willow Nightingale. Uh, like I said, eliminator match here. Mega Bad attacked Willow from the get go. Would work over her most of the match, but she was able to get Harley in, cleans house. All four ladies get into it. Unfortunately, Mega Bad got the best of this one. Doomsday Device wins it for Mega Bad. Next up, we had a match for the national championship. I think this is the first time since the tournament I've seen the national championship be up for grabs or be defended. It is Jack Perry versus Ricochet. Ricochet took over after a middle rope guillotine. Some more back and forth stuff. Had Young Bucks and Gates of Agony get involved here. Um, Ricochet, uh, oh, Ricochet would wind up using the belt, followed up with a spirit gun to win the match and retain that championship. And in the main event, it was another qualifier match, AEW World Championship qualifier match. Uh, Brody King went up against the champion MJF. MJF let the sight of Adam Page distract him. Brody King took advantage of this, choked him out over the apron, brung him back in, hit him with a uh, like an over shoulder diving power driver move. I forgot what he calls it, but winds up winning the match in convincing fashion, like a more of a squash match here. So this makes Brody King one of the top contenders. He secures his title shot by defeating him in his qualifying match. So he will get a future title shot. Uh, maybe Revolution, maybe was it the Australian Open, whatever. But we will definitely see what comes out there. All right. Am I still on? Oops, wrong button. Right button. So apparently I am still online here. Get a little situated here again. Got my notes all over the place here. So did anybody check out the Royal Rumble? What everybody thought about the Royal Rumble? And yes, cheap plug here. I do got a Royal Rumble recap video. Go ahead and after this, of course, check it out. Da, 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 da. I guess I could since I'm giving a cheap plug for it. I don't. I think so far so good. There we go. Oh, excuse me. There is a link right there to the my Royal Rumble recap video. Go ahead, like I said, check it out. Of course, after this, of course. Let's see here. Let me. I dug it. Wasn't bad. Um, I, like I said, can't say I have any problems with the any of the winners here. The promo at the end of Raw this week pretty much solidify why. And we're back again. But they were able to regroup and have a pretty solid Royal Rumble. Liv Morgan wound up winning this one, last eliminating Tiffany Stratton. Another big story of this was Liv Morgan eliminating Raquel Rodriguez. On this week's Raw, Raquel kind of addressed it asked did she get eliminated. Liv explained her reason, said, "Hey, this gives Judgment Day more opportunity." And of course, Raquel Rodriguez had that street fight with Stephanie Baker for the and we're back. So yeah, hell the women and we're back. So yeah, hell the women's championship mine was already made up. Next up, we had the uh, Gunther versus AJ Styles match. Of course, if AJ Styles lost, he would have to retire or be forced to retire from in-ring competition in the WWE. Disconnected. They gave them plenty of time here. 24 minutes, 15 seconds. Uh, excuse me. AJ would take the gloves off, then put them back on, and did his signature poses. Uh, and did the hand thing in the middle of the ring, left the ring, came back in, got on the turnbuckle, and gave everybody the two sweet signs. So possibly going to TNA, AEW, maybe. Who knows? Uh, or just saying, hey, I kind of leaving things open to everything. And that's good. I mean, how many times did Terry Funk retire? All right. Next up, we had the match for the undisputed WWE Championship. The champion, Drew McIntyre, would defeat Sami Zayn. Pretty happy about this. 16 minutes, 15 seconds was the time on this match. Pretty solid match. It seemed to flow really good. Uh, like I said, kind of threw my men's uh, Royal Rumble prediction out the door. Then I made another one, and if you did see it, you kind of know what happened. Or if you watch my recap video, you'll see what happened. Uh, but yeah, Drew McIntyre wins this one. Now that doesn't mean Sami Zayn can't enter the Elimination Chamber and possibly uh, get another title shot. Of course, after this, the main event was the men's Royal Rumble. Forgot to write the time on this one. It came down to Gunther and Roman Reigns. I thought, oh, Gunther's going to eliminate Roman Reigns. Kept locking him in the sleeper, but uh, Roman Reigns was able to fight out of it, hit Gunther with a spear, then threw him out, which makes Roman Reigns your 2026 Royal Rumble winner. And he made up his mind already on Raw. He said he is choosing CM Punk. Um, they had a nice little promo and kind of things. It kind of went to the history of where CM Punk brought the Shield in. The Shield was, of course, John Moxley, Dean Ambrose at the time, um, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins. Kind of be his muscle a little bit. Um, then that's when he left. Went on the um, what's his name? Uh, Punk went on his friend's podcast. Probably one of the first podcasts there was. Um, I can't believe I forgot his name already. Colt Cabana. Don't know. I don't know why I had a brain fart. See, usually happens when I start typing. I make a fool of myself when I start typing. Then I remember. But anyway, went on Colt Cabana's podcast. Yeah, I think Stone Cold had one. I'm not sure if he is the first to have a podcast. Colt Cabana had one. Of course, he was probably one of the first first independent guys that have their own podcast. But he had CM Punk on there when they were chummy and good friends, and apparently he had some choice words to say about Roman Reigns. Of course, you know, then brought up the history where Punk left, came back, and they, storyline, I guess, you know, they said, hey, storyline purposes, the WWE went to Roman Reigns, said, hey, are you cool with this? Uh, Roman said yes, try to be somewhat friendly, but no, the punkster had to be the punkster, and so Roman Reigns flat out said, hey, I freaking hate you. I'm not choosing you because I think you're easier or anything like that. I'm choosing you because I hate you. Like I said, good promo there at the end. Yeah, sorry, I am moving kind of quickly here. I know it's kind of going in and out of here. If you're not able to watch this live or you done said, okay, this thing's gone in and out too many times. Feel free to hit me up in the comments if you're rewatching this on the whatever you want to call it, the not live feed, the recorded feed. Uh, Hit me up with your comments. Let me know what you thought about the Royal Rumble, this week's NXT TNA show, AEW Dynamite. Let me know what you thought about all of that. The wrestling part, of course. Um, you know, Fans pay their tickets. They can chant what they want to. I firmly believe that. Speaking of the Punkster, it has officially been announced. Let me scroll back up here. It's a long ass article. I believe it was WWE 13. If I feel like I'm stopped and repeat myself, it's because it's kind of going in and out, getting notifications. Yeah, kind of boring line I heard from somebody else. So I can't remember. I slept since then. But anyway, let's see. Be the standard edition, the King of Kings Deluxe Edition that has, of course, Triple H, the Island emote, Triple H signature taunt, and Stephanie. Now we get to the Attitude Era Edition revokes nostalgia for one of the greatest eras of WWE history, larger than life person fucker. This will include all the stuff in the base game and the Triple H King of Kings edition. Um, the Attitude Edition pack, playable superstars Rock 99, Kane 98, China 97, Evo cards, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Rattlesnake, and The Rock People's Champion, Raw's War 98 Arena, Island emotes, Undertaker thumb across the neck, and Shawn Michaels DX crotch chop. And lastly, we got the Monday Night War edition, an all new super premium Monday Night War edition features content tied to WWE stars of the Attitude Era, as well as a collection of WCW's biggest names of the era, including Hollywood Hulk Hogan, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, Goldberg, Booker T, and Eric Bischoff. This also will be available on March 6, 2026 on digital with a price tag of $149.99. Includes everything in the base game, Superstar Mega Boost, 100,000 VC, everything in the. All right. Might have to continue this next week. My internet's just not working too well. Let's see what. Okay, what are ringside passes in WWE 2K26? DLC gets it. Each ringside pass features 120 total rewards. Each ringside pass features 120 total rewards across 40 free tiers and 40 premium tiers, including superstars, cosmetic, and customization items, my faction, and island content. The Resale Pass Premium replaces the previous DLC model, rewarding players with all new playable characters not available in the base game roster, including current superstars, legends, personas, and some unexpected names. 6 Ringside Pass seasons are planned to roll out throughout the year, with Ringside Pass Season 1 available at launch, featuring unlockable superstars and legends previously available in the 2K Supercharger on the free tier. For all information on WWE 2K26, check out the WWE 2K26 main section. And for an updated list on confirmed superstars for the game, you can visit WWE 2K26 roster page. So, sounds like it kind of sounds like a filled up game. With those price tags, I'm pretty sure I'm probably not going to get this one until Christmas again, like I did 2K25. Um, maybe about I don't know. Maybe if somebody's nice enough, and my birthday's coming up soon, so somebody could buy me a PS5 and WWE 2K26. Cause hey, it's my birthday. Or maybe I just save up the money and best I can and grab this. Or um, didn't really say what platforms are all going to be on all under. I know I heard rumors that either this year or next year, which I think it was the same rumors as last year, that everything's going to be switched over to the current generation consoles, the um, PS5, Switch 2, and whatever Xbox has right now. Heard the Xbox is not doing too well. I used to love the Xbox. The very first Xbox, the Xbox 360, and the Xbox One until, well, we all know what happened there. But then I wound up getting a PS4. Still have it. I kind of do want to switch so I can bring it along with me in case I'm bored. But before this thing drops out again, I want to kind of call it here. I know I kind of quickly kind of ran through anything. Um, it's just been on and off. So anybody who did keep up with this point, I do appreciate it. Um, Tomorrow night I will be at home, so look forward to Wrestling Gold Friday night. And this week, for our watch along, we are going to watch some Smoky Mountain Wrestling from 1995. I'm pretty sure some of those names on that bill on the episode will be familiar. I didn't really get to check out this one, so it'll be kind of a first time for me too. So it should be fun for everybody. But anyway, appreciate everybody who hung out this long. And I'm sorry about the internet. Maybe I can get things worked out. But other than that, you folks have a good one. Take it easy. And until next time.
So long from the peach state of Georgia.
Ronald Ray here saying thank you for checking out my video. If you don't mind, go ahead and click that thumbs up button, leave a comment, and share this video with family and friends.
I would also appreciate it if you would subscribe to RP2 Vision, where I cover the sport of professional wrestling from yesterday to today. Now, don't forget to click the notification bell as well, so you'll be notified when my other weekly content is available, like Wrestling Trivia Tuesday, WWE Raw Recap, and AEW Dynamite Recap. I also have 2 live streams. Every Thursday at 8 p.m., it's Spot Show Live Stream, where I discuss the latest news in professional wrestling. And on Friday nights at 8 o'clock p.m., it's Wrestling Gold Friday Night, where I discuss the good old days of professional wrestling. When wrestling was wrestling, wrestling was real because it's still real to us. Folks, have a good one and take it easy.